As we continue on in Psalm 119, we look at 4 verses today, verses 17 through 20, where the psalmist really expresses his total commitment to God. Notice in verse 20, he says, "My soul is consumed with longing for your laws at all times." In other words, he says, God, I'm all in. I'm all there. I'm going to be consumed with looking at your law, looking at your word all the time. He says, God, as I do that, verse 18, open my eyes that I may see the wonderful things that are in your law. And then he says, I'm a stranger. This is not my home. I'm just passing through. This is not where I belong. I'm just a stranger here. So he's saying, God, I'm all in. Open my eyes as I'm consumed with your word. And he says, I'm a stranger. I'm just totally dependent on you. There's nothing of me that I'm depending on. And the final thought is verse 17, where it says, be good to your servant. Where he's asking God, just as is in the book of Proverbs, don't give me poverty and don't give me riches. Just be good to me. Be good to me and show me your word. What would it be like if you and I would take that same attitude that the psalmist has? If we'd say, God, I just want you. I don't care about the car, the house, the sports tickets. I don't care what level I get to on a video game. I don't care about anything else. I just care about getting in your word and feeding on your word. That was good enough for the man that wrote Psalm 119. Wouldn't that be great if it was good enough for us? If we would just say, God, I'm totally committed to you. And beg and plead with God to open the scriptures to us and show us things that are useful for us and to change our lives. Now, if we spend time in the scriptures, it'll change our lives. But the commitment has to be made on our part to have a changed life that says, you know what? I'm just going to put everything else down and I'm going to spend time with the Lord. I've gone on a 2-week hiatus. No video games, 2 weeks. And to see if I can maybe make changes that you'll see and that changes that the Lord will be pleased with. Maybe you'll do the same thing. Total commitment to the Word of God and then just totally depending on God. Remember, this world is not our home. We are just passing through. Want to read the whole thing? Go to the link at the bottom of the page and read the whole devotional. We'll see you tomorrow.